morons.
Right?
Is the
All these
frame good?
signatures. You remember Michael got all those signatures?
You have seen these father and son arguing before, right? Little did they know then that they'd become this famous meme material. There's more to them than just a meme. American Chopper was a groundbreaking TV show. It paved a path for many other shows that were inspired by it. Paul Teutul Sr., the one who ran Orange County Choppers, the centerpiece for all the activities done on the show. They made custom chopper-style motorbikes. Along with that, what truly made the viewers glued to the TV sets was the ever-lying heat between the father and son duo, Paul Teutul Sr. and Paul Teutul Jr. The original show aired in the year 2003 on Discovery Channel. The show was telecasted for 7 long years until multiple issues broke out. However, the original show came to an end. There have been numerous spin-offs such as American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr. and Orange County Choppers featuring the main cast. After all these years, let us see where they are now and what they're doing. Let's begin with the face of the show, the main man Paul Teutul Sr. He's known for all his mind-blowing custom choppers that he's made. After the original show ended, Sr. was featured in the spin-off series American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr. alongside his son Jr. He was also featured on the other spin-off show as well. But Sr.'s life has been filled with tragedy and lawsuits lately. When the reboot of the original show was in action, Sr. filed for bankruptcy in 2018. He declared that the income he was making was not enough to pay off his debts, although the court did not agree with him as he was not able to provide them with good enough proof. His business partner, Thomas Derbyshire, filed a case of fraud against Sr. and made allegations that Sr. used the money he invested in the company for his personal use, deceiving Thomas. Sr. also had to sell his lavish estate in New York to pay off his debts, which were still not cleared entirely. He then relocated to Florida and re-established Orange County Choppers there. Improving on it, he also opened up a restaurant and a museum in the same place. All the rifts on the show were not something to be taken lightly. The arguments between the father and son escalated and Sr. fired his own son Jr. from the OCC. Jr., rather than taking this as a setback, received it as a blessing in disguise as he started his own company, Paul Jr. Designs, right after he was fired. He continued where he left off at OCC. He designed his own choppers and became a competitor to his own blood. This was the period when the original show was cancelled and was also the origin story of American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr. Jr. now still runs his company. In 2021, Jr. announced that his company would now be making electric bikes. Rick Petco, after he got out of the show, still maintained a good rapport with both father and son. When the original show ended and they parted ways, Rick stayed with Sr. at the original OCC. He was active until 2012, after which he decided to quit OCC. He now works as a fabricator for Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson. Rick also has a side hustle. He forges knives and other stuff out of metal under the name of RPD & Co. Vincent DiMartino, famously known as Vinny, left the show to seek his own adventures. He stated that he always wanted to do something on his own and working at OCC might be hindering his growth. He established V-Force Customs, New York. Cody, the intern from the original OCC, also joined Vinny in his new endeavor. Vinny was also seen collaborating with Junior often at PJD. Vinny later shut down V-Force Customs and started to work on cars and trucks, this time under DiMartino Motorsports. Another cast member who intrigued the viewers was Jason Paul. Jason was an amateur designer before he joined OCC. Sr. was very impressed with his work and offered him a job to design real-life motorbikes for OCC. Now, he's no longer an amateur designer, but rather a professional industrial designer and the brand ambassador for SolidWorks Corp. The other Teutul, the lesser-known third Teutul, was Michael, called Mikey. He was the calming element on the show and in the family. He served as a catalyst between the senior and junior. But he wasn't able to do that for long, as he quit OCC, stating that he had to focus on himself and also to save the relationship with his father. Unlike the other members of the show, Mikey was an artist by heart. He opened his own art gallery in New York, which he closed after a few years. He later took over another project, surprisingly a web series called Bumming Around, throwing light on New York City's homeless people and their problems. He now also runs his own podcast weekly. And that's a wrap for today. Though the main cast of the original show parted ways on TV, their lives are still somehow intertwined, one way or the other, for good or bad. Who is your favorite member of the American Chopper? Were you Team Senior or Team Junior? Let us know in the comments section. Until next time, see you later.